Hey there, this is Keith with my pup Ollie here, and we are heading over to give you a tour of Harlan Ranch in Clovis. Harlan Ranch is located just off the 168 and Shepherd. Good boy. And brought Ollie with me today just because we're doing some socializing with Ollie and also trying to get him a little bit more comfortable just being out and about. And so he's doing a little training here. He's doing a good job. Good boy. Okay, so we're pulling up the Harlan Ranch right now. Just wanted to kind of tell you a little bit about Harlan Ranch. So the really neat thing about Harlan Ranch that I like is that there's just all these different builders in this community. And so the community itself is all one whole area, but there's different builders. So you have prices that go from like 300,000 all the way to 1.5 million. The ones that are at the higher end are usually in the gated communities and usually have slightly bigger lots and bigger homes, obviously. So pretty neat just difference of how the community is all built together. As you can see, tons of like just walking areas, walking trails. There's different areas that you can get to throughout the entire community itself. We're coming up on Bud Rank Elementary, which is also a really neat feature because it's literally right in the center of the community itself, which means that kids actually bike to school, or I guess we used to do the bike to school, but now they do the electric scooters and stuff like that. But I saw a ton of those parked out here earlier. but basically, like the kids actually get to like ride to school and walk to school and get picked up by their parents like at school, that the parents are taking a walk to go get them, and just a really neat community itself. There's also 11 parks in here, which is just crazy. They have like parks all over the place, so the kids can get together, they can go hang out. The community also does lots of other stuff. Like they have a recreational area. They have an Olympic or a junior Olympic pool, an amphitheater. They do a lot of evening activities, like where they'll have food trucks come out here, and actually like people can just come out and hang out in the community areas and go through the food and get some food truck stuff. They also do like movie nights, things like that outside as well. So very, very focused on outside in this area. Like, I mean, everybody has their homes. The outside is really built around this. And I always like this because for me, I'm still trying to constantly get my kids off the screens. And this is just a community that absolutely has built it so that that's very easy to do. So I have a lot of respect for that. The other thing that's really neat is just like some of these parks are just like, they're so beautiful. And like, one of the things that you'll notice on this one that we're coming up, like sometimes you'll drive by this one and you'll just see people out there getting photos taken. And usually what's happening is like, they're like spring and then usually like in fall, people get family photos. I'm guilty of this as well. My family comes here sometimes as well for this. And like, we'll go to some of these landmarks that they've built out here, and it actually just allows for a really great ambiance for that kind of thing. So you can just tell that like when people are coming from out of the neighborhood into the neighborhood, really speaks volumes of how beautiful and very serene it is, and just like really great areas to escape from. I guess to instead of from. You're gonna try to escape from it, but you know. What do you think, Ollie? You just like the parks, huh? Yeah, you just like the parks. So Harlan Ranch, I just did a quick little loop through here just to kind of show you the area, but just wanted to say in general, I'm kind of curious. Like, put in the comments, like, what do you think of the area, or if you live in the area or have lived here before, what did you like about it? I know that, like I said, the outside focus of the environment is a big one for me, and also just like the closest to the 168 is great too, because you can get on the freeway really quickly, yeah, it's a really neat community. Hope you enjoyed the tour. If you're a buyer or selling or just curious and want to chat, visit my website. The link down there in the description there. Or if you're also just interested, I also have some free downloads that you can get off there too. I have a relocation guide, and then I also have a vendor book, which I love the vendor book because the vendor book is very much all of these vendors that I've used over the years in Clovis, and that's all in there free. I've used every one of them that's in there, and I think there's some good value to it. So feel free to visit just for that as well. And other than that, we will see you on the next tour, and have a good day.